Hello everyone, welcome to Lily Sky Tarot. I'm making videos on the moon, and this is for people who are interested in astrology, reading their own charts. And the main reason for learning your astrology chart is to get a better understanding of yourself from a more esoteric standing, and also to use it for meditation. And it to me was like the first psychology of people, if you will, okay? And getting to understand people born at a certain time, okay? And it doesn't apply to everyone. I don't believe it's a end all for everything. It's just something that is fun, and when you notice that it match up, and it usually does, it's pretty cool. And if you can use it to match your meditation and just improving your life yourself, along with other techniques, okay? It's not the only thing. So the first quarter moon, so what is it? The first quarter moon happens after the new moon, about 9 days after the new moon. And you'll see that the moon, you can only see half of the moon. And the right side of the moon is illuminated, has light, while the left side is dark, okay? So this is the second primary phase of the moon. Okay, that's what it's known for. The moon reaches its first quarter of its orbit around the Earth. Okay, we're seeing half of the moon, and it's also known as half moon. All right, so you can see 50% of the moon, which is, the moon surface, which is illuminated. So that's the same thing as half. Okay, the moon is waxing, so the moon is becoming bigger or moving closer to the Earth, and it's waxing into a full moon. So whenever the moon is waxing, that's a good time to start to do any kind of energy work, or getting your mind going to increase what it is that you want to have. Because on the new moon, you should have set that intention, planted the seed of a goal. Even if you've been working on it already, you just start it up. Even stronger on the new moon, and get your mind ready. The mind is the most important thing. Once you get your mind ready, you're taking action, right? So the waxing moon is moving closer to the Earth. Okay, that's one thing. And it's moving into the full moon, so I covered that already. The moon has hit the halfway journey to becoming the full moon. Okay, so that's from my notes. So we pretty much covered all of that. Now the spiritual part, I wrote down a couple things so I didn't forget it. Okay, so you can feel more motivated to do the things that you want to do. Okay, so whenever the moon is waxing, you've already set the intention at the new moon. Either you're doing a meditation, a mantra, a mudra, doing a meditation with a type of mudra, or you're doing a meditation, a mantra and mudra, or just a mantra, or just sitting still and doing a meditation. So there's different ways that you can do that. But you've already would have set your intention on the new moon. So you're using this waxing moon, this moon that's growing and becoming a full moon. You're using that to feel more motivated to get the things done that you want to do. Okay, it's a sign of the first quarter, can give you, what did I write down? Give you drive. Yes, give you drive and inspiration to do the things that you want to do. So you're keeping your energy going within these waxing moon. Okay, you want to increase whatever it is that your goal is. Okay, and you should be doing something that's beneficial to you. The new moon would have been the great time to start something. All right, and never start anything during Mercury retrograde, but you should have been, if you, I don't say should have been, even when Mercury is in retrograde, it's not necessarily a negative thing, okay? It's a time to, I don't want to go into it too much, but it shouldn't affect you that much, because you would have, not should have, but would have already having a mantra going, a system every day, a practice every day that keeps you in alignment with yourself, your destiny, and anything that happens in the day will be more of a lesson, and it wouldn't affect you that much, because you're just stronger and you're on it, right? Inspiration, accomplishment. So it should be a time of inspiration for you. You should be accomplishing something every day and not really putting a lot of pressure on yourself, but just accomplishing something every day. It should be, you should find, even if it's your goal is fun, you're accomplishing goals. And at some new moon, you might just want to relax, whatever your goal is, right? In your birth chart, okay, so I just covered the spiritual aspect of it. The spiritual aspect is motivation, is getting something done. You could have started a new goal or revamped a goal that you've had, and maybe you didn't know about the moon phases and started it in Mercury retrograde, or started it, whatever reason. It could have nothing to do with the astrology. It just didn't work for whatever reason. It wasn't the right time in. Maybe you were rushing things. Maybe there's something else you had to learn. But the spiritual aspect is that you are motivating yourself, and you have to keep yourself going. And when you do it on the new moon, it gives you that extra energy. But if you don't have the will, you're still not going to do it no matter what. But if you have the will and you're like, hey, I'm doing good now, but there's a new moon coming up, I'm gonna get things going. Okay, so for the birth chart, if you're born on the first quarter of the moon, that's a very powerful day. The day off and the day after, especially the day off, to do anything that will motivate you. Okay, you can use it for that waxing, to get your energy back up again. If that new moon, you set an intention, but then you kind of fell off, the first quarter is another day that you're like, boom, 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 get that extra 50% energy that you can pull it down. And especially if you practice Qigong, and if you don't, definitely practice Qigong. If there's a meditation, Kundalini, or any kind of meditation teacher, really get that information and look it up yourself too, to really get yourself going. The first quarter is a good day to take some kind of meditation class, and so on, okay? Or even making an appointment with a teacher. It doesn't have to be a class. You can actually contact a meditation teacher and have an appointment with them for whatever your need is, okay? Okay, so you have to make sure they're really good, they know this stuff, okay? So now your birth chart. Give you more motivation. Your birth chart, if this happens in your birth chart, it's a great day for you to motivate yourself, just like I said before. More connection to the moon. So if you're born on the first quarter, you have, and even the last quarter, okay? See the other video on the last quarter. So even if you were born on the first quarter, the full moon is going to be your most powerful moon, because you're born in the process of it leading up to that, okay? And you also connect to the new moon. So anyone born on the new moon, full moon, first quarter moon, and the last quarter moon, you definitely have a strong connection to that. All right, let's see. You have a very forward-moving personality, okay? That is very evident, okay? You are a thinker, and you are very compassionate. Anything that's associated with the moon, you have that quality within you. And even if your birth zodiac sign does not speak of this type of personality, you're getting that strong influence from that, okay? You definitely connect well with Cancer, even if it's zodiac, even if it's the zodiacs say that you don't, okay? I was trying to make an ology word out of a word that wouldn't work, okay? So, yeah, so that would be a really good sign, is Cancer, because Cancer is ruled by the moon, okay? You benefit more to connect to the first quarter, I said that already, first quarter moon and the full moon, okay? So definitely use the new moon if you're born within, not within the phase, but the first quarter. Definitely use your new moon to start new things. And you are definitely more impactful if you use the moon for anything. Whether anything, maybe you want to release something, start something, even incorporate it in your work. If there's a big thing coming up, you can definitely use those 4 huge calendar days for that. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll be making some more informative videos, not just the tarot ones. So if you find this video very helpful to you, definitely send it to someone. If you're one of my students in town, I'll be definitely referring you guys to this video, and leave a comment and request another video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and happy first quarter moon.